Hello, everyone. My name is Rachel Stivers, and I'm a Senior Program Associate here at AAAS, and I'm part of our STEM Rec project team that is hosting the 2024 STEM Rec Scholar and PI meeting this year in Chicago. I'm super excited to meet you all. I just wanted to hop online today to walk you through how to fill out the W-9 form. I know that for many of you, maybe you've never seen this form before, or are just not familiar. So I thought I would take the time to walk you through that process. Before we hop in, I just want to talk a little bit about what this form is and how we store it here at AAAS and use it here. So the W-9 is a tax form provided by the IRS that is required by AAAS for anyone who is receiving funding for a meeting. So for our scholars who are having, their travel stipend card, or for folks who have been approved to drive and are getting reimbursed, and for our PIs who have been awarded travel awards, you do need to complete a W-9 before you can either receive your travel stipend card or your reimbursement from us. So that's what the W-9 is. Let's talk a little bit about how it's stored and how we kind of process it here. So we did work with our IT department to create the Box account that you have the link to that we've been collecting the W-9s in. Only a small subset of our team, including myself and a couple other folks who process reimbursements or stipend cards or things like that, have access to that Box account. Once we process your documents and get either your stipend card or your reimbursement and send it through to our finance team, we do delete the Box account, we delete your files from the Box account, and we delete the whole account when everybody's been processed. Once we have sent it over to our finance team, our team does not have access to it anymore once it's been deleted, but our finance team does have access to it through their secure filing system that we do not have access to. Okay, so let's hop in and I will walk you through how to complete this document. Okay, so the first thing you're going to do is put your full name in this first box. So you'll see that I put my name in there, first and last. Make sure you use your full legal name. I know it says here your income tax return. If you never filed taxes before, you can just put your name as it shows on your government ID or something like that. So your full name. In this next box, you're going to go ahead and just skip it completely because you are an individual and not a business. So you'll just skip that. And in this next box, you're going to check individual or sole proprietor. And I just checked it, but I'm going to highlight it for you as well so you can easily see it. Here we are. So this first box right there, you're going to click that. And then we're going to skip this box here to the side that says exemptions. And we're going to move down to our address. And please make sure if you have an apartment number, you do include it. So for this example, I'll use 123 State Street, apartment 2. Alrighty, and then you would put in the next line your city, state, and zip code. So Washington, DC 2000, because that's where we are. Okay, perfect. So that's everything here. This last box that says list account numbers here, you don't need to put anything in there. So once you put in your address, you've completed that entire section of basic information. The next thing you're going to do is you're going to put your social security number right here under part 1. And you're not going to put anything under this employer identification number. So obviously for this example, I'm not going to put my real social security number, but you would just fill it in. So you would do the 3, 2, and then 4. Okay, so that's all you do in that whole section is your social and then leave it blank for the employer identification number. The last part you're going to do is you're going to read everything here under certification, and then you are going to sign here and date here. This part is the most commonly missed for folks, so please make sure that you do read this little part and make sure that you sign and date it. Okay, so I'm going to show you how to sign those in just a second, but I do want to point out that there are some other directions. So if you have questions here I will go ahead and clear my drawings first. There are a ton of instructions on any questions you might have on the rest of the pages down here. But you're always welcome to reach out to us and email us at sdeminitiative@AAAS.org. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and show you how to digitally sign this document. So you'll see that there is at the top here, this fill and sign, and you also have it here on the left-hand side. So you're going to go ahead and click that, and it will pop open for you. And it takes a minute to load. Okay, perfect. So you'll see that my signature is already here because I've used it before, but I'm going to go ahead and clear it and show you how I added one in. So you'll see on this left-hand toolbar side, you'll see an add signature with a plus button. You're going to click that plus button and a window pops up. And there are three options for you to add your signature in. So this is the type option, and you would literally just type your name. And you can change the style here if you'd like. I like this style the best, so that's what I'm going to keep. You can also draw your signature or upload an image if you have a JPEG or a PNG of your image or signature already. So I'm going to stick with typing for this example, and I'm going to hit apply. And basically what happens is your signature becomes a stamp. So what you'll see here is that I'm moving mine around here to line it up in the box, and I'm just clicking once, and then it will pop up. You can change the sizes here or delete a signature here. But for now, that looks pretty good. Okay, so the next part I'm going to show you is the date. And you'll see that for me, it's not allowing me to just click in and add the date. If it does for you, just add in the date as you normally would. And you don't have to do this workaround, but if for some reason it isn't working for you, I'll show you a little work. So you'll see this add initials box where we just were on this left-hand side. We're going to hit the plus button again, and it'll open up just like it did last time. And you'll see my initials because typically this is used for initials. But I'm going to go ahead and delete that and add in today's date and hit apply. And you'll see again, it becomes a stamp that you can just put next to the date. Okay, so that's the first way. There is a way that's a little less tech savvy, but is still an option if you have access to a printer. You can always print the document, sign it with a real pen, like a real signature, and then you can take a picture of the first page here and upload it into the box system. If you do go with that option, please make sure all of the information we filled out together, including the signature, is visible in the photo. Okay, that's it. I appreciate you guys watching today. I'm so excited to meet you all in Chicago. Like I said, please don't hesitate to reach out with any questions. You can reach out to the STEM Initiative at AAAS email box or me directly at rstivers@AAAS.org. Thanks so much, everyone. I appreciate it, and I hope you have a good day. Thank you.